everybody. My name is Chris Swenor. I'm the CEO of Reach, and this right here is our monthly update. This is the June one, I believe. Yeah, it is June 6th or June 2nd. What a month! As you probably have seen, there's been a lot of news about Reach, and a lot of really fun stuff. So let's just jump in, and we're going to start with the product because, as always, Reach is a product first company. We're less about the shill, less about actually, the like what the non-product stuff is, and very much like what are the features that are being built that matter to our users. So first, a couple of the features that are coming out with the product is one of the really exciting ones is linear state on Elgrand. We've previously been working on linear states, and what that linear state means is storage that grows with the number of users that participate in the smart contract. We had that going with Ethereum, but we now actually have it working on Elgrand. So that's actually great news. And there's actually one more piece of the puzzle for the DEX, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. We made actually a pretty big change to the syntax of Reach. Before, when you were declaring the participants and the options for the compilation, it was above the main function. Now what we've done is we've actually brought that into the main function and made it a little bit less of what we think a cognitive burden that you would have had before. And so it's a little bit cleaner. I think one of the comments that I saw inside the actual chat was, "Ooh, this looks sexy." So I think I think it looks a lot better than what it did before. So great job on the developers to making that change. I think it was Chris Nevers, but if I'm wrong, apologize to whoever did really actually build that. So we brought on a new employee, Zet, Zet in the actual Discord, but Hamza, which is his real name. And with that, one of the things that he's built is a new front-end template. He was participating with the Turkish bounty hack team, and they were having more difficulty building the front end than the Reach part. So what he did is he built a front-end template that would allow for to connecting Reach applications to a React front end, and that was a little bit more flexible than our built-in front end. So he built that out, which is pretty exciting. And by the way, I'll have all of the links in the description of this video. Another thing too that we're doing this live as always. So if you have any questions, type them in the comments as we go, and we'll get them answered hopefully at the end of the Q&A. We've changed this up a little bit, so we're doing this on YouTube rather than Zoom. So that's one another change that we're doing. But back to the actual features, we have added a nice feature, a log feature, to be able to make it so it's much easier to log the issues, log the messages that you might have within Reach itself, so that you don't have to pass it to your front end and then have your front end actually log it out. So it's all one built-in piece of functionality. It's participant.interact.log, and then you can pass whatever information you'd like there, which is really neat. That was actually a request by one of our community members, so thank you for that suggestion. We've actually created a thing called views. Now, what that means is previously, for you to be able to interact or actually view what's going on with the smart contracts applications you're building, you had to be one of the participants. So you had to actually create, say, an observer participant, even though you weren't interacting with it and you were just watching it. One of the features that Jay built recently was a generic view feature. Kind of think of this as a way to view into the smart contract without being a participant. This is super important for things like NFTs. When all you want to do is see who the owner is, just to maybe check if you're letting people in as your VIP pass and want to make sure that they have their VIP NFT, and you just want to take a look at that NFT to see if they're who they say they are and they actually own that NFT. That would be a great feature for that. We've keep modifying our Circle CI, our continuous integration platform to actually make it much easier, faster to run the tests. I think there was actually a push just came out today that makes it even smoother, and that was great. And that's something that Matt, one of our developers, has been spending a lot of time on lately. So those are the main features that are actually that we worked on this last month. But let's get over to the business side of things, the non-features, like what have been this happening. We've been working with a lot more consultants, a lot more agencies that are building things for clients. As always, I don't want to be the one to spill the beans all about like what they're building on. But just so you know, there are things like there's an NFT factory that uses application NFTs rather than ASAs that's coming. There is a full NFT marketplace that has built-in royalties that actually into the NFT, and on top of that, an auction system that's built into the NFT as well, so that it will allow you to in the NFT, when you're ready to sell, you trigger the NFT, and then you can actually it automatically allows you to auction it off to anybody without having to have a centralized app like a server or anything like that. So that's a really exciting thing coming through. And then there's also a music startup that I'm not really saying who that is that we are working with to come into use Reach and launch NFTs as well. So that's really cool. We launched our new website. That was like a last minute fun, really push, and it really took like a lot of effort from the team to make it launch. But we wanted to actually get it out there so that and ready for our big announcement this month, and is that we raised our Series A, or actually the start of our Series A. So far, we've raised $12 million at a $48 million valuation. It's so exciting to see that we're being recognized from our investors and the world of all the good work that we're doing, and we're taking that money and we're putting that into developer relations, being able to onboard as many developers as we possibly can. Because as I think you all know, and probably heard from me, is like our goal is to monopolize all blockchain development, no matter what blockchain, no matter where you want to build, what protocol you come to Reach, and we become the lens that the world views blockchain. So that's why we actually raise the money, is because we needed help expanding to other parts of the world, expand our community in China, Africa, Europe, South America, even been starting to talk to people in Australia as well. So really kind of grow the community worldwide. And that's where that money is going to. And of course, hiring people. So after you're watching this and you're just like, I want to be part of Reach. Good news. There's plenty of opportunity for you. Just to name a few off, we're hiring more developer relations engineers. So people like Matt, BB, Tim. We're hiring a head of engineering for specialty products. This is kind of like a little sneak peek of like what's coming on, but we're going to be launching our own DApp line. So our DApp suite. So we're going to be launching a DEX, a lending platform, and potentially even a stable coin. And we're looking for a head of engineering for the specialty products department. To go with that head of engineering, we're also going to be hiring a director of specialty products. So somebody that sits more on the business side that really understands crypto and knows what products need to what the features the products need to have. So we're hiring those two positions, and then we're building a team fully underneath them, and that's upcoming. So we'd hire that person right now. If you know anybody, please send them over to us. We're hiring a director of community and developer acquisition. We're hiring a director of marketing and sales. And the note I have here is that Michael, our current, I guess, person that's running marketing, I forget what your actual title is, but he says that whoever we hire must best him in Kumite. So whatever that means. So good luck with that, Michael. and then we're hiring more curriculum developers as well. So that's with the hiring. Another little bit of small thing. The place where we bought swag sent me a real sweet clearance offer. So I bought a bunch of more swag. So that's coming in over the next probably, I think this week it should be here. So if you haven't got a t-shirt, haven't got a sweatshirt, haven't got your Reach swag, message me, give me your address, and I'll send you something out so you can rep something like this. See it? I'm wearing my t-shirt right now. So that's about up for like the business update. So like what events are coming soon? So we have so Tim is doing a full presentation about Reach in Mandarin because Tim is also fluent in Mandarin. So he's like I was saying earlier, we're expanding our community into China. So that's June 3rd at was that I think 7:30 maybe. I'm not sure what time zone that is. So keep an eye out on the Twitter, and I'm sure in Discord we'll keep you updated with that. As far as actually how much traction that we're going, we have hit 1,000 developers last month. I ran the numbers on Monday. We're already up to 1,100 developers since then, which is mind blowing that we're growing so fast. In the month of May, we've actually had 400 active developers building applications just in the month of May. That is not only impressive as far as crypto goes, but that's super impressive when it comes to any type of open source platform. So like if you have a chance to talk to our DevRel team, to our engineers, congratulate them on their hard work. They're really doing some great things. To mark the 1,000 developers, one of the things that we're doing, and actually the due date is tomorrow, is that we're giving away $1,000 prize to the best content to celebrate that. It doesn't really have to be like we wanted it to be open-ended because we wanted the creative people out there to really kind of show us what is a neat piece of artwork is to actually kind of celebrate that. And the winner that will be voted on between Jay and myself and probably the rest of the team will win $1,000. So I mean, $1,000 is a good prize, I believe. So there's that. The University's Unchained demo day is happening on Wednesday, June 16. Just a reminder of what the bounty hacks are. It's kind of a mix between a hackathon and a accelerator, because we provide an idea and we give them all of the tools they need to actually complete that. And by the end, they're going to do a demo day to wow the world. If you want to kind of see what kind of type of projects will come out, you can take a look at the Turkish demo day that happened last week, and we'll put a link to the playlist so you can see all of the cool things that they built. So sorry. I just got a note. Michael said that we have until Friday to submit those creative pieces of content for celebrating our 1,000th. So now to the monthly acknowledgements. Every month, we like to really kind of call out people in our community and people about actually part of the team and that really kind of go above and beyond and do some great things. So this month, actually, it's funny. So the first person to really call out was Hamza. He, as a community member, really worked with Enos and Bugra to make the Turkish bounty hack go really smoothly. And Hamza, he provided the Reach expertise to actually help the teams go through, and it really went above and beyond what was required to make sure that as many of the teams as possible cross the finish line. And I guess a reward, and I guess our reward is that he accepted a job to be a developer evangelist. So you'll see him around. You'll see hopefully more active in the actual Discord to answer questions. But it's a great story because he was able to. He was a participant in our first bounty hack. He went and he won it, and then he just kind of kept participating in the community, kept answering questions, and then eventually ran his own bounty hack. And now he's part of the team. And a really awesome thing about him, and a very impressive thing, is that he learned to develop, period, 2 to 3 months before he started learning reach. So he didn't even know he didn't have to actually even grasp of development until just a short time before he started here. So it's super impressive about where he came. Second person I want to actually acknowledge, and this one is actually nominated by myself. Shanti, who is head of operations right now for Reach, and has been doing everything that is making my life easier. We brought her on to kind of to do a lot of things that I needed help with, and she's been able to take every task and complete it and blow my expectations out of the water every single time. And one of the things that she did was she was the main person that made it so that we could go launch our new rebranded website. I gave her like 3 days and said, hey, in 3 days we want to launch this website, and she was able to take everything, put the right people in the right places, and get that launched. So, Shanti, if you're watching this, congratulations. I hope you didn't go to Alaska yet. No, you didn't. But yeah, congratulations. Okay, so that's everything from this month. So next month, what's really happening? The big thing is the release of the decks. So don't get too excited when we're releasing the decks. We're going to be releasing it locally on a dev environment, and we'll probably do some demos to show that we actually have things running. And I don't even think that we'll actually have an interface yet, but you'll be able to see command lines, trades happening, pools filling, because it will be an AMM dex. And so we'll show a demo of that. I'm super excited for that. Hiring, like I told you earlier, we had a huge list of people that we need to make sure that we hire. And so you'll see them come on, hopefully within the next month. And the other thing that's we're doing is we did actually raise the 12 million, but we do have a little bit left in the round that we've reserved for strategic investments. So my goal is this month to wrap up all the rest of the investments and put a bow on the entire round and make the announcement of who else we're investing in this round. So if you know anybody out there that can move fast and can provide more strategic help than actual money help, let us know. Reach out to me on Discord and kind of talk to me. So thank you, everybody. But if any questions do come up, you could still put them in questions of the YouTube video, because I think Michael's going to take this, make it gussy it up, maybe make my face look a little bit better, and post this up on our YouTube channel. Always answer questions in the comments. I'm always available on Discord. So thank you to all of the community. Thank you to the entire team. This was a magical month, and next month, let's make it bigger and better. So until next time, thank you.